So, I'm on my way to the studio. We're going to record 2 songs in 2 days. Now, to be honest, 2 tracks in 2 days is actually quite relaxed. We have plenty of time to experiment with sounds and get the takes right. But nevertheless, I'm always a bit nervous when I go into the studio. No matter how often you've done it, I always beg to myself, come on, please don't fuck up. Here we go.
Oh yes, we had a grand piano for the recording that was really great. So the plan was that Anna and Johannes are playing in the main room and I was in the drum booth just behind them. Maybe we will correct something later, but the plan with this music is all 3 of us playing together in one take. So God will. While they were dialing in the piano sound, I was setting up my drums in the drum booth. Through the window we could see each other, so communication was easy. The first thing for me to do was setting up the drums and decide what equipment I should use. The snare decision was an easy one. I decided for a Ludwig Black Beauty 14x5, really great drum. In the rock and pop context, the snare is the most important decision you have to make, and right after that it is the hi-hat for me. So I tried a few different and then I settled for a 15-inch. So Black Beauty for the snare and the rest is...
Bass drum, we have a 22-inch Heyman and a 12 and 16-inch toms. This is a Alto Beat, it's an Austrian drum company. For cymbals, we have all Meinl here, 15-inch polyphonic hi-hat. I love 15-inch hi-hats. Live, I play them all the time, and in the studio it depends, of course. Then I have an 18-bit Sans Fin Crash, 22-inch extra hammered ride, and an 18-inch polyphonic crash. Yes, that's it. First song, here we go.
But before the red light really goes on, we have to set up our in-ear sound. So in this case, more piano for me. We record everything with a metronome, so the next step, click. And we record in this studio for a long time now. Flo, the engineer, who is, by the way, an excellent drummer, like really one of the best drummers I know. And he knows that Johannes, the bass player, and we need a really strong cowbell sound for the metronome. He always jokes about that, but yeah, Johannes and we need it. When I go home, I still want to hear it, like in my brain. Some monitor changes, and then we went to the control room and listened. Are we happy with the sounds? Is there anything to change? Maybe the tempo? Oh yes, the tempo. We are really picky with the tempo because 1 BPM can really change a song. So we settled for 99 BPM, played some more takes, listen, play another take, listen, and so on. The gospel ending was Flo's idea, so I had the chance to overplay a little bit. And finally we were pretty happy with the results. Just listen to the drums. Step up. Before the second song we made a short break and Johannes had a deadly combination going on. Lunch break over and we tackled the second song. This one was 1 BPM faster, so 100 BPM. But for this song I was looking for a different snare sound. I needed something higher in pitch, so Flo brought me something.
And for the second song, we also changed snare. Lots of crack. 12-inch, very interesting. Never played on a 12-inch. Gretsch, Mark Schoolman. Look at that. Snare wires, two are coming off. But it sounds great.
Flo pitched the idea that we should also maybe change the hi-hat. And I think in the studio it's very important to be open to different ideas and opinions, especially when you work with really talented musicians like here. And it was a good call, just listen to this. Now, the same procedure as with song 1, playing a few takes, listening, playing a few takes, more listening, and so on. Finally, we decided for a take, we were very happy, and then it was time for one of my favorite things to do in the studio. I love percussion overdubbing. And that's a wrap for day 1. Yeehaw!
So, day 2. Yesterday went great. We recorded all the instrumental tracks. I also did my percussion overdubs, so yeah, as we expected, plenty of time. Today there's actually nothing left for me to do. Anna will do her vocals and yeah, but in the end, of course, we will listen to everything, and if there is something to redo, we can still do that. So yeah, easy for me today. Let's go.
After some coffee we did some minor editing. The piano was in this case a little bit on top of the beat, so we dragged it a little bit to the right. I mean, just minor things. We play all live, so yeah. No. Quantizing?
Für nix hast du a Garantie im Leben, in der Fantasie, was ich da sag, das glaubst man nie. Jeder.
Anna is a real machine when it comes down to recording vocals. Basically, she records 2 or 3 takes, listens to the whole thing, and then she decides what parts to take. I'm really an idiot when it comes down to singing, so I was no help in the control room at all, so I decided to explain the microphones we use.
Alright, microphone wise, what are we using? Bass drum out, we have a Neumann U47. Bass drum in, not easy to see, it's an Electro Voice RE20. On the snare we have a small condenser, a Biodynamic M201, and on the snare bottom, little overkill, but it's a Royer R121. Hi-hat we have a Schoeps CMC6. On the toms, classic choice Sennheiser 421. Overheads, Shure KSM 32.
Okay, back to the vocal recording. Anna already recorded her backing vocals and I started to express my feelings. My daddy never loved me. Anna finished all her vocals and as you can guess, we listened to the whole thing again and we were really happy with the results. 2 great songs recorded in 2 days.
Darf ich das fotografieren, Alex?
I love working in the studio with Flo and Konstantin. They are great musicians and it's a joy working with them. And with Anna and Johannes I'm playing for 10 years now and it's a real blast. On and off stage we are best friends, so what more can you wish for?
Tschüss, Alex.
Hasta la vista.